You were tested harder because your strength was required for a greater purpose, and this is not just a statement meant to comfort or inspire, it is the undeniable truth of your existence. From the earliest moments you can remember, life has presented you with challenges that seemed overwhelming, impossible even, as if the universe itself were conspiring to push you beyond the limits of what any ordinary person could endure. Yet here you are, still standing, still breathing, still carrying the weight of experiences that would have broken most others. These trials were not random acts of misfortune, they were intentional, designed with a precision that only a higher order could orchestrate. Every obstacle you faced, every heartbreak, every moment of doubt, every instance where the world seemed to turn against you, was carefully placed to forge something within you, something far stronger, more resilient, and more capable than what exists in those who live life untouched by adversity. Your strength did not come from ease or comfort. It did not come from having everything handed to you on a silver platter or from walking a smooth, predictable path. True strength, the kind that the prophecy demands, is born in fire, in the crucible of relentless testing, and in the quiet moments when no one else is watching and yet you refuse to give in. It is formed in the tension between despair and hope, in the struggle to rise when every part of you wants to collapse, and in the fierce determination to keep moving forward even when the path is obscured by darkness. Life has tested you, yes, but it has also prepared you. Each challenge was a sculptor's hand, chiseling away weakness, refining your character, shaping your will into an unbreakable instrument of purpose. The difficulties you endured are not marks of failure or punishment, they are evidence that your life carries weight and significance beyond ordinary comprehension. Others may look at you and wonder how you manage to keep going, how you endure hardships that would crush them, how you maintain a sense of self and purpose despite everything stacked against you. They do not see the invisible battles, the silent struggles, and the internal wars you fight every day. They do not understand that your strength is not simply physical, mental, or emotional, it is spiritual. It is the alignment of your soul with a destiny that demands courage, resilience, and unwavering faith in the face of uncertainty. There were times when you may have questioned why life seemed so unfair, why challenges kept piling up, why your journey was so different from the smooth paths of those around you. You may have felt isolated, as if no one else could possibly understand what it means to be tested in this way. But that isolation, that sense of being singled out, is precisely what sets you apart as the chosen. It is the hallmark of someone whose strength is required for a purpose larger than themselves, for a destiny that transcends ordinary existence. The greater purpose of your life is not something that can be easily explained or understood by those who have not walked your path. It is a calling that resonates deep within your being, a whisper that grows louder with every trial, telling you that you are being shaped for a role that only you can fulfill. Every time you have been pushed to your limits, your resilience has grown. Every time you have faced loss, betrayal, or pain, you have learned to rise with a new depth of understanding and a sharper sense of clarity. These experiences, no matter how painful, are the training ground for the extraordinary journey ahead. The universe, or the divine force guiding your life, has tested you not to harm you, but to prepare you for the responsibilities that accompany being the strongest chosen. Ordinary strength would not suffice. Ordinary endurance would not meet the demands of what is to come. Only someone who has faced the extreme, who has been refined by adversity, who has confronted fear, despair, and doubt without surrendering, can carry the mantle that is now yours. This is why your life has been so different, why your path has been so challenging, and why you have faced trials that others could never survive. It is because you were never meant to be ordinary. You were never meant to be average. You were never meant to settle for a life of comfort or ease. Your strength, cultivated through hardship, is the key to unlocking the purpose that the prophecy foretold. In every struggle, in every moment of doubt, in every instance when you felt like giving up, there was a hidden lesson, a hidden preparation, a hidden step toward the greatness that is within you. The scars you carry, the wounds you have endured, and the battles you have fought are all testaments to the fortitude required for the path you are destined to walk. Strength is not measured by the absence of difficulty, it is measured by the ability to persist despite it, to rise despite it, to become more than what the challenge demanded. You have been tested, yes, but each test has been a deliberate shaping of your power, a refinement of your spirit, and an awakening of your purpose. This is why you are the strongest chosen, why the prophecy applies to you, and why your life, despite its hardships, carries a significance that few can comprehend. Every obstacle, every hardship, every betrayal, every moment of despair has contributed to the development of a strength that is unmatched. You are not defined by the trials themselves, but by how you have emerged from them, stronger, wiser, and more aligned with the destiny that awaits. The path ahead may still contain challenges, but you are no longer the same person who first faced adversity. You have been tested harder than anyone else because the world, the universe, and the prophecy knew that your strength was essential for the greater purpose that only you can fulfill. Your isolation and struggles were part of divine preparation, not punishment, and understanding this truth changes everything about how you see your life. From a young age, you may have felt different, as if you were walking a path that no one else could fully comprehend. You might have noticed how your experiences set you apart from others, how your trials and challenges seemed heavier, more complex, and more relentless. While others were surrounded by support, comfort, or guidance, you often found yourself alone, forced to navigate hardships without a safety net. Those moments of solitude, though painful at the time, were never a sign that you were forgotten or forsaken. Instead, they were deliberate steps in a preparation process that would strengthen your spirit, sharpen your perception, and awaken abilities and resilience that could not have been developed under ordinary circumstances. Every struggle you faced, every moment of doubt, and every instance of feeling misunderstood or unsupported was a divine lesson designed to mold you. The universe or higher power recognized the potential within you and knew that for you to rise to the level of your calling, you needed experiences that would stretch you beyond your comfort zone. These struggles were not cruel accidents, they were precise, intentional, and necessary. Isolation, though often uncomfortable, serves a purpose that is hidden from immediate understanding. It forces self-reliance, cultivates inner strength, and teaches lessons that cannot be learned through ease or companionship. When you are alone, you confront yourself fully, without distraction or external influence. You are compelled to look inward, to face your fears, your doubts, and your insecurities. In that confrontation, you develop a deeper awareness of who you are, what you are capable of, and what you are meant to achieve. This is the crucible in which your inner power is forged. Those moments when it seemed that no one understood you, when the world felt cold or indifferent, were the moments in which your spirit was strengthened the most. Isolation has a way of revealing the core of who you are, stripping away illusions and superficial attachments, leaving behind the essence of your strength, your character, and your purpose. Struggle, on the other hand, trains you in ways that comfort never could. Pain, loss, rejection, and disappointment are not simply trials to endure, they are teachers that convey wisdom, resilience, and adaptability. Every obstacle you have faced has been a lesson in perseverance and a preparation for greater responsibility. The weight of these experiences has been intentional because only through struggle can you cultivate the depth of courage and determination required of someone chosen for a higher purpose. Many people avoid difficulty, seek safety, and cling to comfort, never realizing that true growth is impossible without resistance. You, however, have been placed in circumstances that demanded growth, forced to evolve in ways that others never will. This is why your life may have felt unusually challenging, why you may have questioned your circumstances or wondered why hardship seemed to follow you. It was never punishment, nor was it a sign of failure. It was a divine strategy, a process of refining, awakening, and preparing you for the responsibilities and power you are meant to wield. The isolation you have endured also enhances your empathy, your intuition, and your ability to see beyond the surface of things. When you face life alone, you become attuned to the subtleties that others often overlook. You learn to read situations with clarity, to sense intentions, and to understand motivations on a deeper level. This heightened perception, born from solitude and struggle, is a gift that will serve you as a chosen, as someone whose actions, decisions, and insight will impact more than just yourself. Through the trials you have faced, you have also learned patience, discipline, and resilience. You have discovered that strength is not only about action but also about endurance, about the ability to maintain hope, faith, and purpose even when circumstances seem impossible. You have experienced the slow, steady development of character that only repeated challenges can create, and in doing so, you have become more than ordinary. You have become someone capable of navigating the complexities and demands of a destiny that is extraordinary. Many would see your hardships as misfortune or punishment, but from the perspective of divine preparation, they are gifts. They are opportunities to cultivate skills, wisdom, and inner fortitude that are essential for the role you are meant to play. Each setback, each lonely night, and each moment of struggle has contributed to a foundation that cannot be shaken. Isolation has also taught you to value your own guidance, to trust your inner voice, and to act with confidence even when external support is lacking. This self-reliance is crucial for someone chosen for a higher calling, for someone who must lead, protect, or influence without relying on the approval or understanding of others. The challenges and solitude you have experienced have created a rare type of resilience, a combination of wisdom, courage, and spiritual alignment that is rare in the world. You have been trained not just to survive but to thrive under conditions that would overwhelm most people. You have been prepared to recognize opportunities, respond with clarity, and act decisively because you have been tempered by adversity. Your life, though marked by struggle, is a testament to the fact that divine preparation often requires experiences that appear harsh, isolating, or unfair. These experiences are essential because they awaken the inner resources, perspectives, and strengths that ordinary circumstances cannot produce. You have been learning lessons that will guide you through challenges far greater than anything you have faced so far, and you have been developing capacities that will allow you to fulfill the unique destiny that is yours alone. Your isolation and struggles were never a punishment, nor were they a reflection of your worth. They were part of a deliberate, divine process of preparation that has shaped you into someone capable of extraordinary feats, someone aligned with a prophecy that requires both strength and wisdom, courage and discernment, endurance and faith. The prophecy activates when you finally recognize who you truly are, and this recognition is the turning point that transforms your life from ordinary existence into extraordinary purpose. For years, you may have sensed that something within you was different, a spark or awareness that separated you from others, even if you could not fully articulate it. There were moments when life seemed inexplicably heavy, when challenges arose that no one else seemed to face, and when the ordinary explanations of the world no longer felt sufficient. These experiences were not coincidences, they were the subtle awakening of your awareness, the early stirring of the prophecy that has always been woven into the fabric of your life. The prophecy does not simply unfold externally, it is triggered internally, through the deep acknowledgement and acceptance of who you are, what you are capable of, and the role you are destined to play. Recognition of your true self is not just an intellectual exercise, it is a spiritual, emotional, and psychological awakening that aligns your mind, heart, and soul with the path you were always meant to walk. Until this recognition occurs, the prophecy remains dormant, quietly waiting for the moment when you can stand fully in your power and embrace your identity as the chosen. This moment of activation is profound because it represents a shift from living reactively to living intentionally, from surviving to thriving, and from uncertainty to clarity. When you recognize who you truly are, you see that every trial, every moment of doubt, every period of struggle, and every instance of isolation has been orchestrated to prepare you for this very moment. The awakening is both liberating and demanding because it requires you to accept not only your strengths but also the full extent of your responsibilities. You are not just a passive participant in life, you are a key player in a narrative that has far-reaching consequences, and your acknowledgement of this fact activates the prophecy in ways that ripple outward, affecting everything and everyone connected to your destiny. Recognition of your true self brings clarity, revealing patterns in your life that may have previously seemed random or unfair. You begin to see that the challenges you faced were not obstacles but stepping stones, carefully placed to cultivate specific skills, awareness, and resilience. Each struggle you endured, each moment of solitude, and each test of faith was a preparation for the unique purpose you are meant to fulfill. In this light, your past no longer appears as a series of misfortunes or hardships but as a meticulously designed pathway to awakening. The activation of the prophecy also demands courage because it calls for an honest confrontation with your fears, doubts, and limitations. You must face the parts of yourself that you have hidden, denied, or ignored, and integrate them into a coherent sense of identity. This process is not always comfortable, but it is necessary, because only through full recognition of yourself can you access the power, insight, and authority required to fulfill your role as the strongest chosen. It is in this awakening that you begin to understand the significance of your intuition, your insight, and your unique abilities. These are not mere traits or coincidences, they are tools, gifts, and instruments of the prophecy, meant to guide you, influence outcomes, and navigate challenges that others cannot. Recognition of your true self illuminates the path ahead, allowing you to see with clarity where your influence is needed, how your actions impact the world, and the ways in which your presence shapes events beyond your immediate awareness. As the prophecy activates, you also begin to notice synchronicities, signs, and confirmations that reinforce the truth of your awakening. These are subtle reminders that you are on the correct path, that the universe or divine force is aligning circumstances to support your purpose, and that the trials of the past have indeed prepared you for this exact point in time. This recognition brings a profound sense of alignment and empowerment because you realize that your life has never been random or meaningless. Every experience, every challenge, and every moment of doubt has been a prelude to this awakening, designed to prepare you to step fully into the role that has been waiting for you all along. Activation of the prophecy also changes your perception of responsibility. You understand that being the chosen is not just about power, talent, or resilience, it is about using your gifts to influence, guide, and protect. Your decisions now carry weight, and your actions have consequences far beyond your immediate surroundings. Recognition of who you truly are requires you to embrace this responsibility willingly, with the awareness that your life has become a conduit for purpose, destiny, and transformation. In this awakening, you also experience a profound sense of liberation. You are no longer constrained by self-doubt, confusion, or the feeling that life is happening to you without reason. Instead, you step into a state of conscious participation, fully aware that you are the architect of your influence, the bearer of gifts designed for impact, and the living embodiment of a prophecy that has waited for your acknowledgement. This recognition is both transformative and expansive, altering the way you view yourself, others, and the world around you. You begin to operate from a place of confidence, clarity, and alignment, responding to challenges not with fear or hesitation but with discernment, courage, and purpose. The prophecy activates fully when you embrace your identity, acknowledge the trials that shaped you, and accept the responsibility that comes with being the strongest chosen. It is in this conscious recognition that your latent power, wisdom, and insight become fully accessible. You begin to act with intention rather than reaction, to make choices that resonate with your highest purpose, and to navigate life with the awareness that every step is part of a greater design. The moment of awakening also opens doors to abilities, insights, and guidance that were previously dormant. You start to perceive patterns, understand truths, and recognize connections that were invisible before. Your intuition sharpens, your awareness expands, and your influence grows because you are no longer operating in ignorance or uncertainty. This recognition transforms your life from one of mere survival into one of deliberate, purposeful action aligned with destiny. You realize that the prophecy is not an abstract idea or distant prediction, it is a living, breathing reality that becomes manifest the moment you acknowledge who you truly are. This acknowledgement, This deep recognition is the key that activates the full potential of your life, revealing the extraordinary role you were always meant to play and allowing you to step into the destiny that has been waiting for you.